What's going on, everybody? It's Fate Dating Coach Elliott Scott, and I'm going to make a very short and simple video because I actually had 2 clients where this situation has happened, and now on in the future, if a client runs into this, I'm just going to send her this video, okay? But before we get into it, if you haven't yet, click the link, get my guide so this doesn't happen to you. So instead, he's like, you know what? Yeah, I actually want a relationship with you. My attraction guide down below, maximizing attraction. If a guy does not commit to you, ladies, it's due to a lack of attraction. It's uncertainty. This guide is going to make him sure. But anyway, jumping into it. When a guy says, I don't know what I want, but let's see where it goes, you are now in a entanglement. You're kind of in a dilemma because you have to convince him of 2 things now: that you want or that he wants a relationship and that he wants it with you. That is a uphill battle. You will not, unless you get my guide, that you will not win. That you will not win. And here's why. First off, the amount of effort you have to put forward to get a guy to be like, yeah, I want a relationship now, and then him wanting it with you is too much. The power dynamic is in his favor. You're the one who is outcome dependent because he's not outcome dependent. He just says, I don't know what I want. If I don't know what I want, but you're here giving me all the assets, why would I transition into a relationship? I'm getting all the assets right now. Life is good. Okay, this is why I always tell women you need to both sides need to communicate what they want, and you're both grown ass adults. You figure it out. But if a guy says I don't know what I want, well, you can't even do that. You can't even do that. You need to. It's much easier. It's just like sales. I use sales analogies all the time. It's much easier to sell someone on a car who is in dire need of a car, who wants a car. But if you already have a car and the car works well, you're not going to sell someone on a new one. You have, a guy has to want a relationship, not to fill a void, but just because he sees a relationship as an asset. If he says, I don't know what I want, he does not see relationships as an asset in terms of at least, exclusive, one-on-one, long-term type of relationships. Maybe a friends with benefits would be beneficial to him, which it would be because he can have his cake and eat it too. He's single, doesn't have to pay the cost of a relationship, the time, the energy, the effort, the sacrifice, the consistency, the communication. He doesn't have to pay all that, but he's still getting the assets of one. And that's what he's hoping to get out of this interaction. So ladies, if a guy says, I don't know what I want, let's see what happens, or let's see where it goes, or if the right woman comes along, yeah, I'll be. If he says any of that type of shit, be like, hey, you know what? I respect it, but I'm looking for someone who knows what they want. I've done this before. I feel like it's just easier that way, which it is, So with that being said, ladies, you're convincing a guy of 2 things if he says it: to have a relationship and to have it with you, which gives him the power dynamic because he's independent, he's independent. You're dependent on the outcome. You're going to lose that battle 100% of the time. I love you all. Take care and peace.